boy Eastwood, and this is Blue Nose Digital. So we all know the story about Black Rob. Black Rob died at 51. And if you didn't know, the music, the first album that he had, it was after the movement of Biggie Smalls getting shot. Then Mace came through there and did his thing. And Bad Boy kind of went on a slope. And Black Rob came with this song and this hit single called Whoa. And the Whoa lasted about a year. I'm talking about straight club banger. Straight street banger too. I mean, it was a phenomenal song. I mean, I like the whole album. And he kind of revitalized Bad Boy in that situation. But I didn't realize Black Rob was going through his conditions as of late before his passing, until he had released a video with a shout out to DMX after his ascension. And a lot of people, of course, came at P. Diddy about him doing what he needed to do and what he not need to do. And all along, the kids had revealed that P. Diddy was standing up and helped Black Rob. Even Mark Curry, his friend and label mate, as I read, said that P. Diddy had stood up and was handling his business the best way he could. Now, Black Rob's a grown man. All these cats was grown men when they signed their deal. Now, was it ethical for certain artists to or certain black label owners to educate and help influence them a little better? Yeah, I believe that. Yeah, the rap game probably could have been a whole lot more different. But those that are in control of these owners or sharecroppers of these labels, you know, they just doing the same thing. They watch, rinse, and repeat on the same action from those that are in real power. But going back to the situation, it was sad to see my man Black Rob in that condition, fighting for his life, and then, you know, going through certain thing. I think it was about diabetes, I'm not sure, but whatever his health conditions was, at this point in his life, he wasn't keeping the proper maintenance on himself. But I just wanted to shout out to Black Rob and his family, and hope y'all be strong through this situation with his children and everything. I also wanted to say that we can't, even though we all know where P. Diddy stands in a sense, even with these black movements and whatever you have, he did do things for Black Rob. So yeah, don't hold him to the fire for that, but you know, keep your lens open for the other stuff that he does. Another biter that was coming from my rap era, one of the guys that I grew up off of as a little kid was Shock G, Digital Underground, Humpty Hump. You know, the Humpty Dance is your chance of doing the hump. Anyway, I mean, Humpty was doing his thing back then, but he died at 57. And also, Humpty Hump was the main reason, or one of the main attachment reasons for Tupac coming out and being introduced to the world with that All Around the World same song. So, I mean, these two guys echoed in hip hop. They set tones and vibrations in hip hop that'll be remembered if you are a real study of hip hop world. So RIP to both them gentlemen. Much love to the family. Keep moving forward. Now, we done lost 3 in a week and some change. And I mean, I also want to say this. Anybody that's in these age brackets of 40 and plus, I encourage you, men and women, to take care of yourself. Eat right. Slow down on what you're doing. It seems like when we go to the hospital, a lot of us ain't coming out. So I want you fellas and ladies to really take care of yourself, man. God bless. And we gonna keep moving. One of the biggest stories, or probably one of the biggest stories of the whole entire year, of course, was the George Floyd and Derrick Chauvin, uh, supposedly peace officer. But Derrick Chauvin, as we all know, killed Mr. Floyd on TV, using his knee for over 8.5 minutes into the back of Mr. Floyd's neck. This week, Monday, Derrick Chauvin was found guilty on all 3 accounts. Ooh, I know everybody was clapping and kumbaya, right? And honestly, I'm gonna be the first to admit, I didn't think he was gonna get all that. I thought he was gonna get a tap, right? I thought he was gonna get a little, I knew he was gonna do some time for all the damage that was done through all the major cities in the world. You feel me? Like the damage he caused to the world, to the money, was I was looking at. But I was wrong, on that situation, and he's gonna get a little bit more time that I was thinking. But I want y'all to understand this. Don't get emotional. Don't move with emotion. Keep your lens focused. Keep your eyes on the prize, because just because he got all 3 counts, he can still get the lowest, which can be 10 years on each count. So that'll be a 30 piece. And then when you knock that down, he can be out in 15. And also he can come back on appeal. So, with that being said, let's keep our foot on the gas, people, about that. But what I want to say, because right after he was found guilty, we had a situation in Ohio where a young black teenager lost her life. And the police, they got the video, the body cam, they hurry up and put it out. But the police officer had ended up shooting the young lady multiple times because she had a knife. But a peace officer looking at a teenager, I mean, honestly, he could have fired shots in the air, and that would have redirected this young lady away from any type of stabbing, and then they could have apprehended her, did what they did. Same thing with the Dante Wright. We have to take into account that the police are trained, but some police have a psychological training that they came in through the door, especially those of a Caucasian persuasion. Now, trust me, I'm with all peoples, but I know it's a conditioning amongst a certain people, especially when they get that badge. And police brutality is real. But like I said in the video with my son, this is a wash, rinse, and repeat. I will always say that. They will always do what they do. And I'm saying it again, one more time. This is some justice. I'm not satisfied. I believe that we need to go to the head of the snake and cut it down. So I want y'all to be all peoples. I want y'all to be focused and don't be emotional. Use logic. Use common sense. And still be watching. I mean, we got Derrick Chauvin off the streets. That's for sure, for at least 15 or 20. But he can still get out. So I think that's a small win in the battle, but we want to win wars. We don't want to win battles. We want to win wars. And also, what I wanted to say about Ma'Khia Bryant's death, which was very tragic. I mean, yeah, she had a knife, but she was 16, teenager. And supposedly she was the one that called the police. But the thing is, like I said, even in the video footage, the police officer was yelling and screaming his trained command words, I would say. But why he didn't use a taser? Why he didn't fire a shot in the air? LeBron James, they said he had tweeted something, but he had to take it down because it was inciting violence on the police. Well, any of those guys that are in these situations, um, they have holds on them. Any of these celebrities and entertainers, they have holds on them where they want to speak out, but their integrity is gone. So then whatever they say, they got to hurry up and revert. They got to hurry up and apologize. They got to hurry up and do this, hurry up and do that. I mean, Maxine Waters came out and said what she said. She came to Brooklyn Center and said what she said. And that was that. But LeBron say something immediately, hey, he has to take it down. And he has a little history of saying things and issues, speaking on issues, and then having to delete or revert or do something, just like the situation, I think it was in China. So I mean, I'm not mad at the King James. You just in that bind. You tied up. And it's hard for you to speak. But rest in peace to this young girl. She got cut down. Like I said, it was wrong, but at the same time, she didn't deserve that. There was other ways of handling that. But when they come, they train to, this is what they train to do. Watch, rinse, and repeat. Right after we win a battle, then here it is, we lose a battle. It's watch, rinse, and repeat. Warning, warning, warning. For anybody out there that don't have a business and created a business to get the PPP loan, do not go past go. Do not collect $200. The feds has engaged in an all-out war. So I want to warn y'all, if y'all ain't been reading these articles, ain't listening to this, or watching what's going on in different states about these loan busts and about these unemployment busts, man, stop the shenanigans. Get out of that right away. I don't care if your friend call you and talk about he want to help you with an LLC, but stop immediately. Do not pass go. Do not collect $200. The feds are busting people all over the United States for them loans. You had a story in Texas where a guy had ended up getting, he did loans up to $23 million and got $17.3 million. And he went out and bought cars, jewelry, and everything else. You know what Biggie say? Money, hoes, and clothes. And this is exactly what he did. They busted him. You had a little crew in Pittsburgh that got busted. So I just wanted to let y'all know, do not play with that money, man. Leave that money alone. Let the businesses and the right people that get it. It's so many restaurants and so many people that went out of business and can't recover from the COVID and the George Floyd the pandemic or both of them together, businesses is gone forever. And then you got people out here that want to commit fraud and take the money away from good people's hands. Stop it. Don't do it. It looks sweet. And I'm telling you, they have claimed an all-out war on this situation. So for y'all that's listening, do not pass go. Do not collect $100. It's your boy, Eastwood. This is Blue Nose Digital.